her one leg is out the car, and the Uber's trying to pull off. Like, he goes and almost drags Shanice, y'all. Hey, what's up, y'all? Ty here. It's been a minute, but I'm here today with the story time, and this story time is gonna be about this night me and my friends decided to go out, and the night was just full of craziness. But without further ado, if y'all like videos like this, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment down below which I want to see more of, because I definitely want to get into more vlogging and all that. But yeah, make sure y'all, and share this with y'all friends. Let's grow our YouTube family, because that's really what I'm trying to do. So, okay, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so y'all, I have this little notebook here. I have this notebook here, and it's just like little notes to keep me reminded, because sometimes my mind be wandering off a little bit, but that's okay. So, okay, let's get into the thing. So, I'm going to name the two girls, the two friends I was with. Their names are going to be Brenda and Shanice. These are not the real names, nowhere near close to real names, so I don't want nobody going to searching. I'm only using these names because to keep the confidentiality of those other girls, because I don't know if they... I'm going to tell the story, but I'm just not going to say their name, okay? Some of y'all that might follow me, y'all might know what the story is about. Y'all might know who I was with that night because I posted it on my Instagram. Anyways, okay, so... let's go back to, like, I don't know when. Sometime in the beginning of June, my friend hit me up. Brenda, she hit me up. She was like, hey, you want to go out to this party? It's an open invite. And she sent me the invitation of the party. And I was like, yeah, sure, I was down. But she had texted me while I was at work. Because at this time, I worked at a store in the mall. So I was like, yeah, sure. So the day of the party comes, and I'm starting to get a bad vibe. And when I get bad vibes about hangouts, I don't say, like, I don't want to hang out anymore. I make up something. So I was like, I hit her up. I was like, hey, my manager wants me to stay and work extra hours, so I can't go to this party. And it was right about when I was about to get off of my shift. And my friend, she was all like, oh, I already bought the food and all that, because she bought Wingstop, all that, before the party so we can have something to eat. So then that made me feel bad, and I was like, oh, okay, let me see if I can get someone to cover. I waited like 15 minutes. I was like, okay, cool, I got someone to cover our shift, period. You know, I could go out. So I come back home, I grab my stuff, and then my mom drops me off at her grandma's house because Brenda was house sitting for her grandma. So we at her grandma's house, we getting ready, all that, we eating, you know, we getting pumped up for the party, we hyping each other up. Okay, girl, you look cute, period. So, hold on, y'all. Okay, so we're done getting ready. So we call up the Uber, and we're like, okay, let's go get Dutch. My friend Brenda was like, y'all want to go get Dutch before the party? And Shanice was like, yeah, let's go get Dutch. Let's go get Dutch. So she was down. I was down too. So we pull up to the Dutch, and we get in the Uber, and he's like, oh, where y'all going? Y'all dressed up nice and stuff like that. We're like, oh, we're going to a party and stuff like that. But we didn't say that we was going to Dutch before the party. So he's like, okay, cool. So the Dutch is like in the same parking lot as the grocery store. So he's like, the party's at the grocery store. And we're like, no, we're getting Dutch before the party. He's like, okay. Like, he's in our business. Like, why are you in our business for? So we get our Dutch or whatever. We're sitting there, and we call up another Uber to come pick us up and drop us off at the party. Y'all, why was it the same Uber that dropped us off at Dutch? Be for real. Like, it was the same Uber. So he picks it up. He's like, dang, y'all could have just told me to wait for y'all. Mind y'all know, for my ones that take Uber, they charge you for every minute they got to sit there and wait for you. You're not about to, no. We're not about to drop a van on an Uber right now, no. So we were like, oh, yeah, ha. Mind you, this man is driving crazy. So we're pulling up to the party, and as we're going, like we're coming down the street to the party, I noticed it's in the same area where, sorry, the phone cut me off. But as we're pulling up to the party, I noticed the party is in the same area where I live at. And that was my bad for not really reading the Addy on the invite. I just wanted to go. So as we're pulling like down the same road, we seen the police fly from the back of us, like boom, like fast. And I'm in my head, I'm like, why didn't the Uber man pull over for the? Because you know you're supposed to pull over to the right for the police, but he just kept going. They flew past us to this house, and me and my friends are joking in the back. We're like, imagine they're going to go shut the party down. Oh, like playing too much. And just our luck, as we're pulling up to the party, why the police like flipped one and came behind us in the Uber. And I guess the Uber was scared because he was young. He was like our age. He was young and driving. And the police swooped behind him. And he's getting nervous. So me and so Brenda hops out one side. I hop out the other because Shanice was sitting in the middle of us. So I hop out, and then Shanice steps out like this, like her one leg is out the car, and the Uber's trying to pull off. Like he goes and almost drags Shanice, y'all. Almost dragged her. And I'm like, oh my God. We're like yelling at him. We're like, stop. Like screaming at him, and he stops on the brake. And then she gets out the car and closes the door, and then he speeds off. And then the police pull around like where everybody was at. And as we're getting out, there was these two girls standing on the actually no. There was this boy that was everyone that was on the corner seeing what happened. This one boy's like, oh, y'all did him dirty. And we're thinking like, how we do him dirty? Like, you scared of the police? But these two other girls were standing on the corner. They're like, they're not letting nobody in. They're not letting anybody in right now. We're like, what, for real? Like, what happened? And they're not saying much. And then, they're not saying much. And then the police come and they go blurp, blurp, like they're blurping their thing. And so we're like, okay, what's going on? Because nobody's telling us what's going on. They're just saying that they're not letting anybody in. So another girl comes, we ask her, she's like, oh, yes, too many people here. And it's overcapacitated, and people that did get in, they're getting kicked out right now, and they're telling all of us that we can't get in. So her uncle, the birthday girl, her uncle goes around telling everybody, saying, oh, the police said if all you guys don't leave, that they're gonna arrest everybody here, so y'all gotta go basically. And in my mind, I'm like, this is open invite. Why would the girl do this? Like, you invited everybody. Mind y'all, let me tell y'all, it was, I'm not even exaggerating. It was about like 200, almost 300 people outside waiting to get into this party. Like, everybody was out this day. Like, everybody was ready to go up. So everybody's mad because people got dressed up. There was people looking nice. Like, people was ready to party. And girl, you got scared to call the police? And hold on, before y'all say anything, oh, that's too many people. This was an outside party. This party was outside, like in on a ranch type. Like, it was outside, so there was plenty of room for all of us to get in. She just got scared and didn't know that many people was gonna show up. So once again, I'm getting a bad feeling. And I'm telling them, I'm like, y'all, let's go, because I'm not trying to get arrested for being an nuisance. Like, I'd rather just leave and we can go find something else to get into this night. Like, I don't want to deal with none of this. So I told Brenda and Shanice, I was like, I just live right up the road. We can go to my house and then figure out what we're gonna do. So they're like, okay, yeah, let's go. So as we're walking, this other boy joins us, and he's like, oh, can I go with y'all? Because I need to go too. And we're like, yeah, come on. So as we're walking, we notice this big group of like 15 boys starts following us. And I'm like more behind the group, so it's like, it goes Brenda, Shanice, the boy, and then me in the back. Mind y'all, we dressed for a party, so this group of boys following us, and I peeped it. So we start picking up speed, walking, and it's nighttime. Keep that in mind too. It's nighttime. So we're picking up speed, And then I noticed out like the corner of my eye, one of the boys went like this, like towards me, until his other friend yelled, "Hey, I need to get something out the car." And they all turn around and go back the other way. So I told him, I was like, "Yo, we gotta go." So we did the dash. Baby, as soon as we hit the corner by the south side, we did the dash. We was gone. We was running. I never ran so fast in my life. We was running. Boom, 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 boom. We hit corners. Boom, boom, boom. Hit the street. Then we're finally on the same street as my house. And then we hear them. And it sounds like they're running too. So me and my friend, the girls, me, Brenda, Shanice, and a boy, we run and we start ducking behind like the neighborhood. Like in the neighborhood, we start ducking behind cars. Like we sit down between these two big trucks. Like you can't see us if you walk on the main road. So here's the one road. We're on this road right here. And they're walking. We see the group of boys walk this way. We're in between two trucks. So you can't even see us. And we're just ducked down scared. Breathing hard. Like scared. So Brenda was like, okay, we gotta run into your house right now. Or else like, you know, we thought they probably was after us. We don't know. To this day, we still don't know. So I was like, let's go into the park real quick. I don't know why I said that. Because there's this little playground thing by my house. A little park. And I was like, let's go hide in the park until they're gone. Because I don't want them to know where I live. So we ran to the little park. And we sat there for a minute. And then I called my friend Kyla. I called her. I was like, Kyla, help. Like, I was playing, being funny on the phone, but then I was like dead serious. And I told her what happened. And then we see this car pull around like where the park we're at. And we thought it was the boys again. So we was like, oh my God. So we did the dash across the field like they can't see us. So we ran across the field into, not like the play yard, whatever, into where I live. And so we get to where my house is. Y'all, remember what I told y'all earlier? We got ready at Brenda's grandma's house. My house key was at her grandma's house. So we couldn't even get inside. We was outside in a parking lot. And that's where we sat until we called an Uber to come get us. But this whole time, we're trying to get an Uber because we finally decided on, let's just go get something to eat. We want to go get Raising Cane's. So we finally decided on that, but while we're trying to go get something to eat, we still had that boy with us. So we were trying to like ditch him in a way, like, because we wasn't gonna pay to. No, we just wanted us. So we're sitting there, and then finally he leaves or whatever, and so we call our Uber, and why Brenda put in the wrong address, and the man was way down on the thing, so we had to go to him. And then before that, Brenda told him, no, she didn't tell him, but she put on the app to go back to her grandma's house so we can go get our money and all that. So that's what we did. And I didn't want to keep wearing the shoes I had on when we went to the party. So I took them off and I gave them to her. I was like, you go grab my Crocs inside the room. And she's like, yeah. So she took off running because y'all already know Uber is like, they charge when they have to wait. But this Uber, he was chill. He was better than the first one. He was super chill. He's like, nah, I got y'all. I'll wait. I won't even charge y'all for real. I got y'all. It's cool. She cool. So she runs in. She come back. And she has all our money. She has my Crocs. Everything. So we're going. And we're talking to the Uber. We're telling him what happened. And he's like. He's talking bad about this other. He's like, oh, yeah, he should never did that. That's dead wrong. He should have waited on y'all. And he shouldn't have pulled off like that because she really could have got hurt for real. And what like, he was talking bad about that boy. And, you know, we was gassing him like, yeah. Stupid. So finally we get to Raising Cane's. And, hold on, y'all. Okay, so we get to Cane's. And so we're eating our food or whatever. We realize we don't got that much money left to get an Uber back home. So we're literally bumming for money to get an Uber. So like we're texting everybody we know. Hey, can y'all send us $5? Can you send us $10? $9? This. We just asking for a little bits of money so we can get back home. I'm just now realizing I should have just told my mom. But you know, we want to be risky. I should just told her like, Mom, can you help us out? Or can you even come and get it? Because she would have came and got us, for real. I don't know why we were being like that. But eventually, I ended up texting my aunt, and I was like, Auntie, can I get like $10, $20 so we could get an Uber back home? Because we're in, I almost said where we was at. We're at Raising Cane's, and we needed a way back. She's like, are y'all cool? Are y'all okay? I'm like, yeah, we're good. We just need a way back. So she sent the money. Cool. And then, let me tell y'all how we ride in Ubers. We get Uber X. We want to ride in comfort, okay? That might sound bougie, but it don't matter. And let me tell y'all, when you get Uber X, you expect a nice car, right? This is the last Uber of the night. Why he pull up in, I'm not knocking, hold on. First of all, I'm not judging nobody, but why did he pull up in a busted car? Car was busted. Let me tell y'all how busted it was. Whole back windshield was taped up. Glass was gone. Glass was gone. Are you kidding me? That should have been a red flag from the start. And then when we're trying to get in, the door handles is janky. So we get in, we make sure it's the right Uber or whatever. I double made sure. I looked at Brenda, I said, girl, are you sure? Are you sure? Even Shanice was looking like, she was like, I don't know about this one. So we get in and we go, and as soon as we get in, he's like, oh, I gotta stop by a gas station because I've been up all night and I don't want to fall asleep. So I need to give me an energy drink. Sir, that's not our problem. But we was like, yeah, okay. And it was kind of sketch. So I made sure I have my location on. I got Life 360, so everybody got my location. Everybody know where I'm at. All my friends that got iPhones too, like me, they got my location. My family that got Androids, they got Life 360 on me. Everybody know where I be at. Don't play with me. I don't play that. So we get to the gas station, and I'm looking at Brenda Shanice. I'm like, if this man do anything, we're running. And like where I live is kind of like gas stations are like in the most random places. So this gas station was like in the middle of nowhere, literally. There was like a taco shop, and that was about it. And Shanice was like, yeah, because this is getting real weird. I'm like, girl, you tell me about it. But just so you know, I have my knife on me. I have my pepper spray. I'm ready to go. Like, don't play with me. I don't play about my life. Like, I keep things on me just in case. It's like just in case reasons. I always keep something on me, always, because I don't play about my life. So I was like, yeah. So the man comes out with his Red Bull. He drinking it as he's driving. It's just real crazy. So finally we get back to Brenda's grandma's house, and I'm blanking, y'all. Hold on. So finally we get back to Brenda's grandma's house, and we're telling Uber like, bye, okay. So we go in, and I peep before we even get in. He flipped one and like parked across the street on the side of her grandma's house. So there's a main road that go this way, and her grandma's house is right here across the street. Her grandma's house is right here, and across the street is that other road. He parked right here directly across from the house, and I seen that. And so once we got in, I told the Brenda Shanice, I was like, yo, he parked across the street on the side of the house. Like, the Uber, he didn't leave. And they're like, what? I was like, he didn't leave. He's across the street. So we're peeking out the window where you could see him at. And she was like, oh my God. So she kept all the lights off in her house. I don't know why. We should have turned all the lights on so it would look like it was more people there. But no, we kept the lights off. And we're like, keep creeping around, like as if this man could hear us and he's across the street. But we didn't know what he had planned. We didn't know. So we were scared, and Brenda was asking me and Shanice, she's like, oh my God, can y'all stay? Can y'all stay? And Shanice earlier had asked me for a ride to drop her back off home, to drop her off home. And she had asked me earlier before any of this started. So my mom was already on the way to come and get us. And she was like, no, can you guys just stay with me? I'm scared. Like, what if he, And I'm acting like I'm texting my mom, but because I feel so bad. I felt like a fake friend right here. Like, don't ever, if your friend is scared and wants you to stay with your friend. I didn't stay because I didn't want to. I feel so bad. That's like so fake of me. That's probably why she don't talk to me anymore right now, because of that situation. Okay, that's a okay, it doesn't matter. But I should have stayed. I should have asked my mom. I should have went with my mom to drop Shanice off and then came back and stayed with Brenda, because that's what friends is supposed to do. So at least I can realize my faults. But when my mom came, I was like, oh no, I can't stay. So we went to go drop off Shanice. And then, but hold on, before y'all get on me, I did text and call her all night. And I checked on her periodically and made sure she was all right in that house. Let me tell y'all, she was by herself in that big old house. Her grandma's house is huge. She was in that house by herself. So I was calling and checking up on her throughout the night. And obviously she's cool. Nothing happened. I guess the man ended up leaving. But yeah, that's about it. But y'all, if your friend ever asks y'all to stay with them, please do. Please. Because I feel so, like, that guilt is eating me up still to this day. Like, I feel so bad. Like, and it's not like she don't talk to me no more. She still talks. We still text here and there. But it's not like we hang out. Anyways, but if y'all like this video, that's it for this story time. If y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up. You know, like, comment, share, do all that. If y'all want another story time, because I have tons more. I got story times with the group chat, and when we be getting into drama. So if y'all want those story times, let me know. Comment down below, because I got them. I got them stocked up, baby. Ready to go. But that's it. So I'll see y'all next time. And yeah, bye.